So Spain is offering 2-day menstrual leave every month for women.
That's reasonable.
I don't care, yeah.
Why are people angry?
Because they want men to have the same.
No.
But men don't have the same situation.
All right, you know what? Like I tell people, the next time that a guy bleeds from down there, then you can speak. Until then, you can't.
If a guy is bleeding from his genital area, I think that's a way more serious problem than the woman.
Then you can take your 2 days and leave.
Yeah, I agree with you. Then they do it at the hospital immediately.
Yeah, some men were saying that they were tired and wanted leave, that they have migraines and want leave,
Poor baby.
like all of this. So there's
Go
like a
take an
huge
Advil.
fight in Spain right now.
Kidding me.
But they have the women that take the menstrual leave have to make up their hours that they missed.
Why would they have to do that?
That's the rule.
So wait, like let's say
So they get to take off for those 2 days, whatever.
How do you make up for that? By working
You work extra
weekends?
hours.
But that's not something that like you can help. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like you say, you know what, I'm gonna bleed today. Like you don't pick and choose. No,
I'm gonna bleed today.
you don't pick the time. You know what, 7 a.m. sounds better than 10 p.m. Like I'll do that. Let's rewind. Like you don't have a choice. It just happens.
My friend has an app that lets her know. Like,
Yes.
when
Oh
it's
yeah, a lot
gonna
of women
happen.
have that app.
I have 3 of those.
Does like your phone just know, or you just
No,
like,
you
let
put
it
in
know?
like your last period,
And it
and
just
then it's like
estimates?
usually 28 days from
Okay.
then.
Yeah.
So
All right. Yeah.
And you can edit how long each one is, so that way it's more accurate. And then I have 3 just to make sure, like I double check myself because you want to make sure.
Let's triple check.
Because like if you're going, let's say you're going away on vacation, nobody wants to have their time ruined on vacation. Like you don't, if you're going somewhere hot, you don't want to wear a bathing suit and just feel like garbage on the vacation. You want to feel good. You want to have a good time because you can't really enjoy yourself when you're just like feeling bloated.
and angry.
You just feel like a beached whale, and nobody
Yes.
wants to feel like a beached whale.
Yes.
Well, listen, if men are complaining, just give them an extra hour siesta and just move on.
Why?
A what?
Extra hour siesta. Do you know what that is?
No.
In Spain, basically they shut down for an hour during midday. People go home, take a nap, and then they resume business.
Really?
Yeah,
Why don't we have that here?
because we're not Spain.
Why can't we be like that?
I don't know. Do
What?
I make the rules, Matt? Do I make the rules?
No.
I couldn't tell you.
I don't think you're the president. I don't think so.
No, I'm not the president.
Okay, good.
Jamie.
I'm
you
trying
look-
to think of like another way that I guess would be equal for men than it would be like, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, in what situation would men be able to take 2 days leave? What would it be?
I don't think it should be 2 days leave, but I think they should have something equivalent. Do you know what I'm saying? So that way it makes up for like, instead of it being like we get full 2 days, they could just like be able to take an hour off a day.
Well, that's what I said.
No, like at the bottom instead of midday. Like you just get to go home an hour early. Like to end your day just early in general.
Okay.
So
All right.
men
I mean,
shouldn't have
maybe we
anything.
could go. What are they? I should know that. We could go to the Prime Minister of Spain and just.
So instead of like
just-
you
just-
leaving
we can,
at 5,
we
you
can
can
make
leave
a
at 4.
binding resolution, right? And we could just present it.
But then the women who get because then it should be able to equal up to 2 days. So you can pick the days that you want to take your hour leave, and then that'll be the equivalent of women. You know, so that way.
Yeah, I'm just saying what time of the day though. I'm saying do it midday.
No, I'm saying at the end. So you can, let's say you want to pick tomorrow to go home at 4 instead of 5. You can do that, and if it's equal up to 2 days, then you know.
Okay,
I don't know.
Men shouldn't get anything.
Yeah.
And I stand by
You're
that.
going to agree with that?
No.
How could you stand there and
Hold
be
on.
a man and
Hold
just,
on. Hold on.
I'm holding.
Okay. If I understand what she means, in this instance or in anything,
What do you mean?
are you saying men shouldn't get anything, period?
No, I mean,
Men-
I hate men.
Oh,
but,
then I can't go with that. I can't
for
agree with
this, For this, men shouldn't get anything.
This, they should not get anything. I agree with that.
Well, now there's new studies saying that once we get older, we lose a lot of testosterone, so we lose a lot of energy. So I think when we get older, we should get the same exact benefits as women do with their leave of that time of the
I
month.
think at some point
No.
men just
No,
need
no,
to
no, no.
stop.
Especially if I get that operation
I truly believe no uterus, no opinion. So
done to inject more testosterone into me. That's a thing now.
It is a
And
thing.
I've got men in their 60s are ready to be a-holes again.
You know what?
Have you
There's
seen these commercials
also
with like Frank Thomas and like Joe Theismann golfing, and it's like, "Hey, are you losing free testosterone? these Frank Thomas. Like,
Frank Thomas, here, take this pill that shortened your life by 10 years.
You know what? I feel like if men were more willing to take a form of birth control, because there is one out there now. There's different types for men where you could like put your
How does that
genital.
work?
I'm getting there, buddy. Where you can put your male
She called you buddy. That's insulting.
Go on.
You can put your male genitals in like this bath that's supposed to like
Nope.
do some shocking.
Nope.
And then there's also injections that are supposed to
No,
like,
thank you.
supposed to just like neutralize so that way the chances of pregnancy goes down. So I don't understand why men don't offer like they don't want to take that up. I feel like that
women have to
Because
do
that
everything.
sounds horrible.
And no one lets us
Okay,
know
yeah,
these
and
things.
women have to take birth control, and you should
So
see the
I think-
list of the things that can happen when you're on birth control. Like, it's horrible.
I think men should take the birth control and the women should just deal with bleeding, and I think that's a fair game.
Agreed.
How about just wear a condom?
It's not enough. They can break.
Yes.
So that's why you need backup, and you guys should do backup because you're the ones who are.
So we should
really
get injections in our. No.
See,
Yes.
we-
Why women get injections for
Down
birth
there?
control? No.
Yes, women do get stuff injected in there. They
But-
have to use what is that called? The IUD.
No,
So
that's not what I'm saying.
What's
I'm
the
saying-
difference?
I'm
It's
saying
still
like,
going in.
I'm saying like a needle injected in there.
What's the difference? It's still going in. It's still internal.
It's not a needle.
Who cares? It's 1, 2, 3 for you. Us, if you're getting that's in there for a while.
Like, this is how what men care about. We care about the needle.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that we don't even know that we could get birth control. Half of us.
I didn't know that was a
Well,
thing.
now you
Yes.
know.
No one lets us
Now
know.
you
that.
I'm not
know.
doing it now that I know.
Now you know.
There's studies on this.
Oh boy.
Shane said that my boyfriend Shane said that if he was able to, he would take it instead of me.
Yeah, well, if there's another football game on, that's usually why.
Oh my God, he said that if he was able to have the availability, he said he would do it.
That's amazing.
Yes,
Good for you, Shane.
because you know what? Like, why should I have to deal?
I just, but it's like a chemical bath. Like, what is
I'm not
this?
entirely sure what's in it.
When you think we have to bleed,
Does it burn?
we have to
Like-
take we have to take the birth control. We have to push a baby out. Like, we
And
do
know what's-
everything.
You know what's my favorite is when you're around that time and men just think that you're absolutely crazy, but it's like you can't
Yeah.
control it.
They wouldn't last a day.
I had a
If-
whole argument.
They wouldn't
because
last a day.
I had a really big argument because I wanted. We were leaving Applebee's, and I
Great
was
place to have a
craving.
fight.
I just really wanted the quesadilla. All right, that's really what I came for, and I said, "Why don't we turn left?" And he's like, "Well, my GPS always takes us right." And I said, "But why don't we turn left and try a new way?" And I blew up, and he was like, "I don't get it. Like, why are you so upset over us turning the car?" I'm like, I don't know. And he thought there was a bigger issue. And I'm like, listen, there is no bigger issue. It's that time. I just really wanted you to turn left. And,
I get it.
And like,
I don't understand that one bit.
but like, I
You
know.
don't understand, like, our hormones and our emotions, like, everything is so
that
out of
I get.
control.
I'm talking about the
It's-
argument they're
but
having.
that's
you just
the
like
same thing.
you're just overly like
everything just
hormonal
explodes.
and everything is
Yeah.
a
Oh,
problem.
I've seen it, Addison. I know.
I know.
So like, what's the difference between he couldn't understand my argument of turning left and someone crying over bread? Like that's the same thing. Like what's the difference? Girls can sit in the kitchen and eat frosting and cry, but like the minute that that they're just emotional
Yeah.
for 1 second.
But guys who actually argue with their girls, like when they're on their time of the month, it's kind of like ridiculous. Because if you know they're on their time of the month, you know it's just their mood swings kicking into full gear.
And you
Well,
know
that's
you're
why
gonna-
I
you're
You'll
gonna
get
lose the
chocolate for
argument.
them. You should go get
That's
chocolate.
You're going to lose the argument.
That's why
no matter what.
anytime, like,
Well, that's why I yelled at him for 2 days because I was like, dude, you can't fight me. And then, like, when it actually happened, I was like, you need to sit down and be quiet because you're done.
If there's one thing I've learned as a man on this planet, it is you never assume the woman is having that time, no matter what time it is.
But what if she tells you? Then it's a different
Then it's
story.
confirmed.
Then it's confirmed that you can, but don't blame things on it either, because then they get really mad.
No, we're allowed to. We're allowed to
no,
blame
no, no, no,
things.
no. I'm saying the guys can't.
Oh, yes.
That is terrible.
Yes.
I've learned that creates a visceral reaction that you'll just like, you don't want to see that.
Did you end up getting the quesadilla?
Oh. No, yeah, the quesadilla came first and then the argument.
Well,
look how serious you were with that question too.
so
I was
wait
in
a
the
minute.
back
So
of
wait a
your
minute.
head.
Was
So I-
this
Anthony-
leaving? Was this leaving?
Yeah, we were leaving. And I said, why don't we take it? Because we were going.
Okay, because the way you presented it, it seemed like you were. It
No,
was
no.
right there, and you were like, make the left to go there.
No. We
With
were
a new way,
leaving
though.
the parking lot. And I was like, why
Okay.
don't we take the Southern State? We can go to exit 24. but he wanted to take the Wantagh Parkway, which is to the right, because we were in Belmore.
Well, that's stupid because the Wantagh Parkway is dangerous.
Well, I said, why
Southern
don't
State's
we...
more dangerous.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
But I said,
Was this
why
at
don't
night?
we...
Hold on, I'm sorry. I know this is like traffic talk. Was this at night?
Yes.
Okay, then he's insane. So you were in the right, no matter what.
But I said,
because
why
driving
don't
on the
we go
Wantagh
that
at night
way?
is
It had
death
no
wish.
lights, right?
He said
No
his
lights.
way was more convenient, and I said, what's the difference? We're going to the same place anyway. We're going to
Yeah,
the
more
same
convenient to
destination.
crash and die.
And he was like, I don't get it. And so the whole fight, it would like calm down the fight for like maybe a few hours. And then because I wasn't finished, I'd be like, so we're going to do the left turn, right, next time? And he'd be like, no, we're not. And I said, fine, you're going to sleep over there and I'm going to sleep over here and I'm not facing you. And I didn't look at him for like a whole day.
I'm on your side, Jamie.
And then he thought I was crazy, and I was like, I'm going to pack my things. And he's like, why? I'm like, because you don't listen to me. I said, let's go left. And he's like, you're crazy. I'm like, okay, you can think I'm crazy, but whatever, you do you.
That's another thing. Never tell a woman that she's crazy. when
He's
it's
like,
her
you're
time of
so
the month.
ridiculous. I'm taking you home.
So you're saying when it's not their time, it's okay to call them crazy?
No, it's never okay to call them
call
crazy,
them-
but especially during that time.
Yeah.
I once called a girl psycho. She flipped
Oh,
out on me, and
that's
then
not good.
months later, she texted me back. She goes, "Addison, you were right." Like she had a whole 180. She goes, "I'm so sorry. I was wrong." I'm like, "Well, too late."
Okay. Question for the guys in the room. If your significant other, if your girlfriend, wife, whoever it was, asked you to go to the store and buy them tampons, would you? Or would you be embarrassed?
You've asked me this. I would do it, but I would be embarrassed. That's
What's
my
the
answer.
difference with that and buying like a pack of condoms?
Or
There's
paper
literally
towels.
no
it's
difference.
very different.
How's it different? You're still getting looks.
Yeah.
I don't ever think I've ever gotten looks for buying condoms. I just go to 7-Eleven
Yeah.
and usually just clean the rack off.
Well, I mean, there's self-checkout lines too.
That's true. That's the best way to do it.
If you're really like that, for me, it's just like I don't care. It's what do I care about a CVS's workers' like thoughts?
I had to
They
walk
don't know
out.
what's going
I
on.
walked out with a combo once: tampons and Plan B. The 2-for-1 special.
2 for 1. What is this?
Gotta get the combos.
The 241.
It's like,
241.
it's like we're doing
Area
like,
code 241.
Wow. I mean, Eleanor, have you ever like had to use like a pregnancy test before?
No.
I was going to say, like, have you ever gotten like looks? Because I know some girls who just are late because like of just their body and stress. Like they would have to take it, and all the people, especially like other women too, when they're at the checkout, they give them looks of like, oh, it's that time to check, and it's like, wouldn't you rather know to be safe than sorry?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
So I don't see what's the point. of, like,
Everybody
giving a look.
involved would rather know. Like the guy too, I'm sure is like sweating it.
As if like the girl's not sweating it either.
I'm
She's
sorry,
the one
no,
who's
no.
got to pee on a stick.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying you were talking about the girl side and letting you know the guy side of it.
I guess. I mean, I feel
You
like.
already mentioned the girl side. That's why I mentioned the man side.
I mean, yeah, I could see why a guy would be stressed, but like he's not the one who's got to deal with.
I agree.
All the other
it's
stuff.
way worse for the girl. I agree with you. Yes,
She's got a lot more to deal with at the end.
I agree.
I'm glad we agree.
The only thing I will say that men have worse over women is getting kicked in that area.
Oh,
That is the-
yeah.
And women have babies, so
I know.
Oh,
but that is,
I will die on this hill. I'm about to say. The instance of pain, they've proven this, of being kicked down there. The most pain you feel at any point is worse than childbirth.
I disagree with that.
feels like we're getting reborn.
It does.
No,
Good.
it's like
Good. Maybe you need
start seeing
to.
lights.
Maybe you need to restart.
Literally,
yourself.
like your vision goes like blurry. You see like lights are like blurring all together. You see this light. It's like you're gonna die, and then like you just
You get
feel
a Mickey Mouse voice.
And then you come back.
and then you feel pain. Like, okay, the best way I can describe the pain, like how it creeps up into your body, is like, have you ever like dropped like food coloring one drop into some water and like slowly like creeps in the rest of the water?
Okay, I got an idea here, because there's a disagreement here, right?
What?
Let's revisit this, right? When, let's say,
Oh no!
when you have a child, right?
Right.
We come back, visit live on air,
That's
right?
fine.
And we get. How do we do this? we see how your experience is, and then we kick Matt in the groin and
No!
see how it runs.
Yes.
We do it live
Oh
on
my
air.
god!
There's a pain meter,
Yeah,
like faces of pain.
like I'm sure there's like Or you know what? Better yet,
Hold on,
there's probably like things that show you like
No.
your
Well,
reflexes.
actually-
Like,
I had an idea. Have you ever seen Impractical Jokers?
yeah, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
they
about.
have a thing to stimulate the pains
Yes,
of childbirth.
I think we should do that on air. Who
So
wants
you know what?
That I
I
do.
can do it. Can
That
you
I
do
do.
it?
I'd be okay
I remember
with
we
that.
talked about that.
I would
Jamie
be okay
wanted
with
to
that.
do it.
If we can get that, I
Can
would do that.
Okay, can I
Okay.
raise my hand and actually speak for once?
Yes,
Jeez.
Jamie, go.
Everyone has spoken. It's not like
Okay.
you're speaking for once.
Well, I am going to say that I actually did buy a machine that can induce quote unquote cramps. And Shane's entire family had done it, and I think they were shocked. Like some
Do you
guys,
have it?
I don't have it on me right now.
Obviously,
You have it at
you
home.
have it at home.
I have it at Shane's house, so I
Oh,
can
bring
take
it
Can you
in.
bring it in next week?
Yes, and
Oh.
they
Who's gonna do it, Matt?
The
You're gonna do
guys-
it?
I'll do it
Okay.
fine.
The guys were like
have the dump
shaking.
button.
Have the dump
some of
button
them,
ready, yeah.
some of them had to sit down, and some of them were just in shock that like it was actually that painful.
Is it like an electric shock?
No, it's like a massager, but like you put it like on.
Oh, it's like
on
an
your
electric stim
stomach,
thing.
and like the
had that
harder
before.
it goes, you know, the higher the.
I think we all have to do it. Like the three guys have to do
I
it, not
agree
just
with that.
me.
I think everybody has
not
to do
just
it here.
me.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Anthony, will you do it?
No, I'm
Yes.
good.
he's gonna.
No, I'm
he's
good.
gonna
You
do
know
it.
what? You know
You're
what?
getting out of this.
He did think about it for like 3
No.
He's
seconds.
gonna do it, and that's it.
I'm good because you know
What
why? You know why?
You're gonna do it, and that's it.
You know
Go
what?
on.
I'm trying to gather my thoughts here.
Go on.
There
Before
is
you're
no
like,
thought.
before you're like,
Why?
oh, let's do it. Do it.
There
do
is
it.
no thought.
There is
You
a
think
thought.
we
Why
think-
won't you do it?
Because you know what? Out of respect for you in the room, I can't imagine what that is.
Well, you're gonna know
That is
because
the
you're gonna
biggest
experience
BS.
You don't
it.
get a choice.
That's a
You're doing
terrible
it.
answer. You're doing it.
You're doing it. We don't get a choice every month. You're doing it.
That is the biggest load of horse
All right,
crap.
all right. If it's not electric shock, then sure.
It's not an electric shock, no.
Okay.
Okay, so tune in
It,
next
it
week.
makes your muscles like tense up like in cramp.
Can you imagine? I'm not a woman, but if giving birth was like getting electrocuted, will we have as many kids?
Do you know that that like I don't know
No,
how
no, no.
for you,
I'm not
Eleanor.
saying electrocuted, but the like, what is it? Just a wrap around?
No, it's like pads, and
Okay.
you have like 4 different pads. You put 2 in the front, 2 in the back.
On the back.
Yeah, because you get back
We
cramps.
get back pain.
Okay?
Oh,
we
no,
have
no, hold
back
on.
pain,
Hold on.
stomach pain,
Th- this-
uterus
this-
pain, boob pain.
This is not the pregnancy thing. This is a different thing.
This is like for like a period type.
Oh,
Stimulator.
okay. I was gonna say because like the baby doesn't come out the back.
Right, but
like-
you can have back labor though.
Oh wow.
So you get your whole body gets like messed up for a week.
Oh no. So I'm gonna hurt for a week from this?
No,
Okay, good.
because I know
Then
that
I would
like
back out.
for me personally, I take 3 Advil every 6 hours because it's
Wow.
that intense.
Heating
3
pads.
Advil.
Heating pads.
Yeah, I
everything.
can't function.
The recommended dose is 2. That's a lot of Advil.
Dude, I can't
no,
function.
no, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying it's a lot of Advil.
I mean, without it, it's like I probably wouldn't show up. I mean, I would have to take a 2-day leave. Like for real, it's just you can't do anything. You're just like, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed.
2-day leave plus 2-hour siesta.
Yeah, I'll take that.
At night or in the afternoon.
I'll take them both. I'll do both because why not? If the option's there, you might as well take it. So
Yep.
I don't know.
Next week should be exciting.
I'm excited now.
Don't
I can't wait
forget
to
the
see you all in
machine.
pain.
Actually, please forget the machine.
You know what? I'll
All we
make
gotta
a
do is just
reminder.
distract her enough to where she forgets. you
I'll
know?
make a reminder right
Make
now.
a reminder. I cannot wait for this. This is going to be amazing.
That's going to be great entertainment, I got to say. For the sake of the show, I'm just going to do it.
I'm excited for a new experience.